Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We're going to continue in our how-to series, allowing us to just get a ton of unique, novel information that may not be as detailed as requiring a series. But Adam, how to track macros. That seems so basic, and like, why would we even need to cover that? But a lot of people really either have never done it or they just don't know how to do it as well as it could or should be done.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a firm believer, if you're brand new to tracking, I think all these apps are great and they're a very good tool. But when you look at technology and people doing new things, I think technology just simplifies things so much, which is a good thing. But I think people tend to miss out what macros actually are if they just go straight to MyFitnessPal or My Macros. I really like doing the spreadsheet because the client can clearly see this is going to be my protein group of foods, this is going to be my carb group. And I feel like the tracking apps just make it so automatic. You know, people end up magically maybe hitting their numbers, or maybe they're way off and they just don't know why because they're not seeing the data right in front of them. So if you're new, I highly recommend a spreadsheet, which provides you with protein, carb, and fat columns, maybe a calorie one if you want to get that in depth with it. But I think that's really helpful, being able to see where your protein, carbs, and fats are coming from versus just such an automated format right from the get-go.
And I'll take that a step further, and I would say before you even put something on a spreadsheet, it may be helpful to have a little journal. Or, you know, when I was competing as a pro, I would always just have a sticky note in my pocket because, you know, all that data is going to go in my spreadsheet. I want to be able to see all the analytics and trend lines and look at everything in that one place. But as I'm working through the day, I'm jotting down, okay, I had this much protein, carbs, and fat at this meal, or, you know, I don't want to forget for later, so I want to make sure I write down that I just had a protein bar or something. So all of that is right there, so I never have to lose track. Then I can put it on a spreadsheet. And I think that act of writing things down keeps you not only more accurate, it really helps you plan ahead, and it's got that information right in front of your face at all times, which can be extremely helpful.
Yeah, there's definitely some maturity that goes along with tracking, and I think it's really important for clients to maybe sit down when they're just getting used to it for maybe 20 minutes and just kind of study what they did for the day. And maybe I felt really hungry at this meal, but I had a protein bar. Maybe I can actually take the time to cook something that provides more volume and is maybe a better fit for me.
You know, going all the way back to kind of the beginning of why even track, number one, in all of research, when you look at comparing which diets work and which don't, tracking your food in any way whatsoever is always the top common denominator for success. And I think that just lends itself to the fact that those people are being more accurate. You can't say, well, I just forgot, or, you know, I'm just going to kind of ballpark and go by hunger, or I'm just going to eat healthier. It really means that you're being as accurate and objective as possible.
Yeah, when you learn these things as you go, that's exactly what Macros provides, is a curriculum for you to really live your best life and know why you're eating certain things. And then you can choose to utilize that your entire life or not. And, you know, we could get into a whole nother topic on that. But I think people do better just having the pure knowledge of what kind of dietary value comes from the foods that they're eating.
Absolutely. And what I want to do is we'll probably break this topic into another segment because I really want to get into the details of how to do it as accurately as possible, because there are different things to consider as we get into, you know, yes, these are numbers on a page. Yes, I'm calculating protein, carbs, and fats, but are there different ways to do it? And I think there certainly are. So I appreciate your input, Adam, and we're going to roll into another section, a little bit more practical on macro tracking in our next episode. So thank you guys, and we'll catch you again next time.